Greetings. Today I want to ask you a very controversial question. And the question is, where is the location of the Garden of Eden? And the reason why it is controversial is because many of us were taught to believe that the Garden of Eden is a geographical place and that there were two actual people that was dwelling in that garden. But the key that you must take away from this story is that the Bible is mental, it is psychological. The key that you must take away is that the Bible must be interpreted metaphysically and esoterically, and you must understand that it addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. Therefore, the Garden of Eden is speaking of your mind, the place where you sow your seed and you bring forth certain personality as the fruit. You see, the reason why no one can show you the Garden of Eden geographically, it is because it is not a literal story, neither is it secular history. So if you understand that, you'd realize that the exoteric interpretation of the Bible was given to the masses, but the esoteric was kept by a few who understand the power of the mind and how the mind works. So, because many of us were programmed from a very early stage in life, many are failing to break out of the program, still holding on to their old beliefs. And that is why this question would be a controversial question to many. And some people are so comfortable living in their comfort zone in false identity that you would cause discomfort to what they believe to be true. And the reason for that is because they have never questioned their beliefs. So if you never question your belief, there comes a day when your belief will actually question you. And that is why many Christians do not want to answer this question. Okay, but I want to say to you that the Garden of Eden is your mind. Adam and Eve represent electron and atom. Okay, everything. Okay, there must be the electron and the atom is the smallest of any particle. And so your thoughts become things, but before they become things, you have to understand that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and that you are mass of energy. Okay, and then when the energy is being transmuted into matter, there first must be an atom. Okay, and so when you understand that you become what you think about, then you would realize that when atom and electron comes together and it's been manifested, you can either manifest a destructive life or creative life. So Adam and Eve bringing forth Cain and Abel is you bringing forth either a destructive life or a creative life. You see, if you check out all of the different stories from all of the different cultures, okay, you see it is always the same thing. You see the masculine, you all see the feminine, and you all see the bringing forth of a child, a man child. So it is you who bringing forth your personality or your manifestation. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It doesn't matter his ethnicity or his geography. It doesn't matter what it is, religion. It's the same thing. Everything is mental and everything is psychological. Everything is within you. So the Garden of Eden is within. Everything is taking place within. You are the perceiver beholding the perception. So our outer physical garden is to really reflect that you have an inner non-physical garden. Okay, so you have a visible self and a non-physical, a physical self and a non-physical self. So you have to get more in tune with your non-physical self to understand all of the Bible stories, because they all been done, are written and showing you dreams and visions, because this life itself is a dream. And not until you awake out of the dream that you will really understand that it's all a dream and that everything is just mental and psychological, and that this world that you behold, that you think that it is so real and so solid, you come to realize that it's illusional. Okay, the real world is the non-physical world, because you're a non-physical being just living in a physical body. So, with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I hope you understand what I'm trying to get across to you, to understand how your mind really works, and how to realize that the Bible is all mental, is all psychological. So I'm saying to you, stop giving away your mind power. Stop giving away your power to some Lord or some Master or some Savior outside of yourself, because there's no Lord or God or Savior outside of yourself. Everything is within you. So learn to love yourself and embrace yourself and believe in yourself. When I say believe in yourself, I'm speaking about your higher self. Okay? So trust the God, your God self, which is your higher self. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And I would recommend my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for a Better Living. As well, I'm opening up the Bible to you metaphysically, esoterically, and showing you how the Bible must be interpreted psychologically. So I'm opening up all those Old Testament stories to show you that it all have to do with the human psyche. Also, if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon community, you are most welcome, and there's a lot of information that's available on my Patreon. However, for those people who are donating at least $20 or more, there is access to my course. It's called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. So if you would like to listen to those videos, I definitely encourage you to do so. Also, if you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, or you'd like to have coaching or mentorship been done, you can reach out to me by way of email, and once we come to a decision, we can definitely work together and expound more deeply on these things. However, just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, that we have a PayPal, and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.